Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael here with another episode of The Roundtable. With me this week, Jeremy and Don. So, guys, it's been a few weeks since we've done one. We've been to Texas, Phoenix, Homestead. End of the year, in your words, how do you think it went?
Great. Strong finish. Homestead was exciting. Passed 9 cars in the last 3 laps to finish 21st. It was a great way to end the season after coming off a decent race in Texas and Phoenix, and strong showings of both. But it was really fun to see the team come together and never give up through that Homestead race.
Yeah, we kind of had our own little mini chase.
It was, yeah.
There at the end, getting as many positions as we did. Wally made a great call in the pit box, and Michael drove the wheels off the last 3 laps, and great way to finish the year. So
it was fun.
Yeah, I say 8 cars in those last 3 laps. It's amazing. Or
9, I think.
9, yeah, because we restarted 30th and got up to 21st. So, yeah, I mean, I think all 3 races really were strong. I mean, Texas, we had a strong car, a mishap on pit road. Phoenix, a strong car, mishap on pit road. So, Homestead really being able to put together the full race and get the finish, I feel like we really earned, is
it's a great way to end the season and to build off of something for 2015.
Yeah, you can tell the guys are walking around here with a little more pop in their step.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all really excited for next year. So I think it's gonna be a fun year. Can't wait to see what we've got.
It just shows what good things could happen when you don't give up. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
we were 3 laps down early. Guys never got down. And Michael never got down. We just kept digging, and good things happen. So it just shows what can happen if you keep your head on straight and keep digging. So,
I also have to say that I think it also proves that Wally can predict cautions. Every time we pitted for tires and gas, the caution came out 3 or 4 laps later. So then he started just thinking about coming in for stops, and the caution came out, which worked out great. So
It's amazing. It really was.
Yeah.
I mean,
every time.
over the radio there, like you said, as he started to think about them, it's like, all right, we're going to come in 3 laps, caution.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. It was really comical. But, like you say, I mean,
It worked out in the end.
yeah, stayed in the game, and that's what you got to do. Stay
yeah, I
in it.
mean, and let's face it, the chase produced what it was meant to produce, a dramatic finish. The fact that we had 3 of the chasers in the top 3 positions at the end of the race made it really exciting for those who weren't necessarily pulling for us, but who were looking for a good race. It was really, if you were a race fan and you weren't excited about that, then you're in the wrong sport, because
Really are.
And it wasn't just the last 4 or 5 laps, the entire race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire race was great. I mean, from green flag to checker flag, it was, like
You always
said,
had 2 or 3 of the guys in the top 5.
if you weren't a fan of racing, then you're never going to be a fan of racing.
No, it
Yeah.
was spot on. So I'm looking forward to 15. Doubt they'll see many changes. I think there's been a lot of talk on social media about needing to tweak the rules. I think historically we see that NASCAR lets things go for 2 to 3 years, tries to get a feel for how things play out over time. It's hard to make any changes based on a one-time scenario. So I doubt we'll see any tweaks next year, and kind of go from there.
Right now, it's working.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, like we talked
The
about last
product
time.
at the end of it was definitely what they wanted to be
Absolutely.
produced.
Created pressure.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it got to
Excitement,
some of them.
pressure, yeah, for sure.
Well, obviously we would like to have seen Joey Logano win, but congratulations to Harvick and the entire Stewart-Haas crew. Those guys were fast all year, and they deserve to win. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, pretty neat. I mean, one of the things I loved about this last round of the chase was all of them were going to be a first time.
Yeah.
So, like I said, congrats to the 14. Rodney Childers, all those guys over there, they did a awesome job all year, and really kind of brought it home when it counted. So,
And did what they had to do is win the last 2 races.
Absolutely.
So win to get in and then win the whole thing.
I mean, I think it was cool that
They didn't backdoor the way in.
I think it was cool. It really did come down to the guy who was going to win the championship had to win that race.
Yeah.
I mean,
great.
because they were second, fourth. I mean, all the other guys were right there.
Yep.
So it was cool.
Lot of
So
fun.
obviously, we're coming up on the holidays. What's y'all's Thanksgiving plans?
I think we traditionally go visit with my wife's family in Durham area, and so we'll go up there, spend a day or 2 up there, and then football and sleeping after eating all the turkey and the fixings, and just some downtime. It's been a lot of fun this year, but I know the guys in the shop are ready for a little downtime, and so we'll get our motors resynced and ready to go.
Yeah, I'll be with family and friends and just enjoying the time off and getting ready to recharge the batteries for the off season and get ready for 2015.
Mm-hmm. So Ken and I are heading to Texas and kind of doing the same thing, just going to see family. Going to go do a little work for our other company, for WRL. And other than that, just kind of sit back, relax.
Quiet before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, enjoy a little quiet time before we get ready for 15, which I guess, do we want to go over a little bit of kind of what goes on in the off season? Just kind of a quick synopsis as we're starting to gear up.
I'm not sure where to start, but people, a lot of people joke like, enjoy your vacation, enjoy the off season. I always say like the off season to me is more complicated than the during season because the off season is where you plan and getting ready for everything that's going to happen next year, getting pit boxes and haulers and crew uniforms and crew shirts and driver suits and helmets and
paint schemes
and hero cards and photo shoots. I mean, the list is endless of what needs to get done, and we've started conquering some of that stuff already. We'll tackle more of it as December approaches, but I think it's more or less just having a good plan in place to make sure you're ready come Daytona in February.
Yeah, and I mean, let's face it, as of today, when we're filming this, there's only 94 days till green flag drops on the Daytona 500. So that's not a lot of time. It seems like a lot of time. It's not. The holidays kind of mixed in there, and next thing you know, it's January, and it's full tilt. So, the off-season lasts about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
we're in it right now.
Yeah, and then you're right back at it.
Yeah.
So, but
this week and next week, and then it all starts over again.
It's a good problem to have. So
yeah, so like you said, we're working on the pit boxes and the paint schemes and everything like that. The guys are working on new cars. I mean, they've already started work on our Daytona 500 car. They're still tearing down the cars from the end of this year. They're taking apart the Phoenix car, the Homestead car, getting those cars cleaned up, kind of refinished, ready to go for next year. I mean, it's a never-ending process of making your stuff as clean, fixed, and ready to go because we were,
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, it was a tough stretch. I mean, we ran 6 of the last 7 races. So now it's kind of that time we sit back, maintenance everything, clean everything, and get geared up. We're getting a couple new cars, and it's go time. Like I said, before you know it. So
we'll be flying in or driving down to Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's exciting.
It's exciting and fun to look forward to. That's for sure. When we have a lot of good stuff on the horizon, so 2015 will be a fun, exciting year for LFR, and building off what we just went through in the last month and a half or so, and the entire year for 2014. We're excited about 2015 and looking forward to it.
Yeah, we have a lot to be thankful for as an organization. We've got some great partners this year. We're looking forward to continuing our relationships with them next year, adding some new partners. So as an organization, we have a lot to be thankful. As individuals, we have a lot to be thankful for. Certainly as fans, we appreciate your support, and we appreciate you supporting LFR. We're thankful for that as well, and I'm thankful that I get to be part of this racing organization with a good group of people and a good family, and it's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to next year.
Like I said, thankful for all the people we get to work with. We've got a good group of guys here, and thankful for all of y'all, and appreciate what y'all do for the team. And then, like I said, thankful for all our fans, and we can't do this without our fans. They are kind of the backbone and the reason we exist. It doesn't do any good to have partners if you don't have anybody to show them off to. And just having fans that are as engaged as ours are, it makes our job a lot of fun. So we appreciate everyone following us this year. The 2014 season's been a lot of fun. I think we started up a lot of fun things to engage our fans, and we can't wait to continue those, start up some new things, and hopefully gain more, family as we go.
Yeah, and if there's anything you guys want to see, let us know, and we'll try and make it happen.
Absolutely. So, again, thank you for a great 2014 season, and we appreciate you following along. And until after Thanksgiving, we will see you then. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you.